how to start off in a large size pot and get tons of extra growth, excess yield, and you're able to gain an extra foot or so in the growing space. So normally I actually like to start off using a large pot, a minimum for indoor growing. If you're using soil, if you're using cocoa, if you're using other things, you can get away with using a smaller pot. If you're using synthetic fertilizer, you can get away with using a smaller pot. Why is that? It's because you're providing liquid nutrients that is readily available to the plant, and you don't need the microbes to break down the dry amendments. So if you're using dry amendments though, or using living soil at some level, bare minimum is you want to be using pretty much a 10-gallon size pot. And so what I've recommended over the years is to actually, I'm including pictures to just show this. You're going to want to fill up the bottom of your pot. So let's say you're using a 10-gallon size pot, and it's about a foot tall. You're going to want to fill up the bottom 3 inches with soil, right? And then if you wanted to get a little clever, you can get like a milk tray, cut off the bottom, cut off the top, and then just insert it in right where you put the seed or the clone. What does this do? Well, this creates a barrier, so when you water, you're never going to water outside of that area. You don't want to add in water to the soil that's on the outside of your pots or where the plants are growing, because the microbes will begin to break down the dry amendments that are in that soil. Because more often than not, what I recommend my clients to do is actually to pre-mix your soil. Sometimes people call it super soils. Right, so they'll be putting dry amendments in there, and the second you add water and bacteria, they begin to break things down. But if there's no roots to take up that nutrient, before or not, that you're going to end up having excess nitrates build up.